The energy that the sun sends to the earth in one day is nearly 10,000 times greater than the daily level of energy required by all of mankind. Developed countries spend large sums of money researching methods on how to store this free energy from the sun. Researchers discovered an astonishing fact. It was realized that plants possess a perfect system for storing solar energy. This system in plants is known as photosynthesis. Plants carry out photosynthesis through the solar cells in their structures. These cells convert solar energy into chemical energy, thus producing carbohydrates, the basic food source of all life. Carbohydrates are fundamental sources of food that either directly or indirectly meets the energy requirements of all living things. There is no need to eat plants to obtain this energy. Since animals eat plants, human beings can obtain that same energy through consuming animal products. For example, sheep eat grass and thus take the energy-charged molecules in grass into their own bodies. Therefore, the energy contained in these molecules is transferred into animal tissue. Human beings then take this energy, which reaches plants from the sun, and from them then enters animals, and use it in their own bodies. As we have seen, by whatever means they obtain it, all living things use the energy provided by solar energy by way of photosynthesis. Through photosynthesis, plants supply us not just with nutrients, but also with a large part of the substances we use for fuel in our daily lives. Fuels such as petrol, coal, and natural gas, for instance, are sources of energy in which solar energy is stored through photosynthesis. The same applies to the wood we burn as kindling. Just in terms of this substance, it is clear how photosynthesis is vitally important. Understanding photosynthesis and the mechanisms involved in it is also very important for scientists. If this process can be fully understood, it will be possible to increase food production, make the most efficient use of nature, extract the maximum benefit from solar energy, develop new drugs, and design faster and smaller machines that run on solar energy. However, we must immediately make it clear that we still do not know enough about photosynthesis to be able to produce systems that store energy by replicating this process. And yet, photosynthesis is a very simple matter for a leaf with no mind or consciousness. Human beings, with their intelligence, training, and advanced technology, are unable to replicate this system. It is astonishing that hundreds of trillions of leaves have all been carrying out photosynthesis for billions of years. Plants have carried out this process uninterruptedly since the day they were first created. This means that everywhere with any vegetation has a factory that uses solar energy to produce sugar from carbon dioxide and water. Unknown to you, the tomatoes you eat, the parsley in your salad, and the ivy growing out on the veranda are all engaged in constant production. This is the result of omniscient Allah's love for human beings. Allah created plants in a form so as to make them serve humanity and all living beings. These have been implementing this flawless system for millions of years that we, with all our modern technology, are still unable to fully understand. In one verse of the Quran, Allah tells us that it is impossible for human beings to create even a single tree from nothing. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. He who created the heavens and the earth and sends down water for you from the sky by which we make luxuriant gardens grow. You can never make their trees grow.